Thanks for staying with us after that conversation with Tazan and Mr. Emmanuel Akwete from IDEC and Roland Walker. Well, the debate continues. The referendum, December 17. The president has not spoken yet. So we're all hanging in there to see, with all the voices that have had something to say about it, what would the president say if he's going to speak at all? But now we're talking about God. You are fired. Like, who fires God? It's only Uncle Ebo Whyte. Ken Saki is here. He's going to tell us all about the play, which shows this weekend, by the way. Ken, good morning.
Hi, Mama V. It's always a pleasure to be on the set.
Yeah.
And I want to say good morning to your listeners and your viewers as well.
Definitely. Yeah. So, as we were talking before this on-air conversation, I realized that I fired God a few times. I didn't say, God, you're fired.
Well, yeah, apparently we all have, actually. Anytime we did something that was not done out of faith, anytime we did something that was done in fear, anytime we thought that the will of God didn't matter to what we were going to do, we actually told him, step aside.
Yeah.
I can do this myself. So if you've done that before, it means that definitely you fired.
Yeah. But you've seen the rehearsals.
Yep.
You know what the play is about.
Yep.
Is it that like everybody's just like, you know, the small introduction to the play says?
Yes.
Did God grant everybody's wishes?
Okay, so it's a question that we asked. So imagine that God said yes to every prayer. Would it be a good thing? You know, at one of the rehearsals, something like that, you know. At one of the rehearsal sessions, there was a statement that was made by one of the characters. It says that saying yes to every prayer is not an act of mercy. It's not an act of goodwill. And we may think that that is actually a wicked thing, that you say no to somebody's request. But you see, the same Bible says that the heart of man is desperately wicked. So then you are saying yes to somebody's prayer, but you don't know what the person is praying about, and you don't know the effect of what the person is saying, of that yes. So then it must be pretty hard playing God. We sit here and we say, God, you're fired. God, I don't need you in this. God, you failed me in this particular instance. Have you for once tried to think about it? How God, sitting in his infinite wisdom in heaven, is trying to balance everything else. If I say yes to you now, 2 years down the line, you may suffer, so no now. And that no may be to your request. Maybe they're saying God has failed you, and you fire him.
You know, the thing about the Riverman Productions is that, you know, like it opens you up to something that you don't normally think about.
Yes. Okay, so one thing about theater is that we mirror society back to itself. And coupled with the fact that we have someone like Uncle Ebo Whyte, from with his orientation and from where he's coming from and everything he knows, he mirrors society back to you in such a way that you will sit back and realize and like, hang on.
Yeah.
You know, I remember the first time we announced the title, God is fired, God, you're fired. People were like, wait, how can you say that? You know, then we started explaining it. Even the little explanations we gave, the little information we gave out, people were like, wait, is this how this thing really is? You know,
if it is, then we've all fired. Like you're watching us right now, you fired God. You fired God already.
Yeah, you have. I mean, if you haven't before, then I'm sorry, no, then you don't qualify. You know, because we sit back and we as a production house, we are like, okay, so how can we hit them that they'll go away fully entertained, fully inspired, and yet taking a reflection upon their lives and saying that, wait a minute, I went to watch a Riverman play and this is what I took away from it. And it's not just the laughs. That one is guaranteed.
So there's a lot of music in this one, dance as well?
Yes. Okay. There's a lot of music.
Beginning to the end?
Beginning to the end.
Nice.
This time around, we are even working on our own compositions. We've taken some of the lines and converted it into rap conversations. Okay. There's going to be a conversation between a spirit being an angel and a pastor who nobody else sees. There's going to be, am I giving everything out?
Okay, not giving everything out. It shows this weekend at the National Theatre.
It shows this weekend at the National Theatre, 30th November and 1st December, and the following weekend, 5th, that's the Farmers' Day holiday, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th of December at the National Theatre. It's something that you have not seen before. Trust me.
Yeah?
Trust me.
This is the last play for the year, and then we'll get into the festival. So we're getting ready. This year we brought you Dora Why. We brought you I Want Your Wife.
we brought you not my husband, and then we're like, God, we're fired. We did Sakam, you know. Then we get into the festival, and you know, for the festival, we bring back an old play. This time around, we are bringing 2 plays, and for the first time, I'm saying it here, we are bringing back Bananas and Granuts for the festival, and then we are bringing up a very old play titled Devil in the Mirror.
Oh,
you should see that play.
Nice.
Crazy, another mind-blowing play.
But you brought something with us on the show today that we're gonna show.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's,
so here we go. Just
Effie.
a little bit of what you would see this weekend.
Artistic director at Riverman Productions. Part of my duties is choreographing the opening act, dancers in the show, and the curtain bow, the famous Riverman curtain bow, for all of our productions. So for Q4, God, You're Fired, I decided to really wait and look at how the play shaped up. There are some plays where from the minute you read the story, in the script reading process, I have an idea of the feel of the play, of how the characters will be, the kind of music I'd like to open the show with that I think will help the audience to understand the journey they're going to be taken through. A play like Dora Why was very simple for that. And then there are some plays that are a little bit more difficult to catch very early on, and this was one of them. I had to decide on whether to focus on the relationships and the characters, the various marriages that we are taken into, or whether to focus on the bigger issue of our church, people, our relationship with each other, and our relationship with God. So what I decided to do was to split them in 2. Now this quarter, you're going to have a very different opening. Normally opening with energy is fantastic, but what we're using this quarter could be an amazing curtain bow as well. And definitely when I was putting the music together and the movements, I thought this is our curtain bow. However, when I started working on what is now the opening, I was like, no, we have to swap these 2. Sorry, when I started working on what is now the curtain bow, I was like, no, I have to swap these 2. This curtain bow is amazing, not so much because of the movement, because this is one quarter where we didn't have a lot of time to work on the dances, and we don't have our strongest dancers in this play. So I needed to make sure the movements were clean, simple, and energetic, so that it would communicate to the audience without people feeling like, oh, this is too easy. And so the curtain bow ends on a musical note that I love. If it was left to me, this cast would just sing. They wouldn't dance at all.
So that's Effie there. She's Deputy Artistic Director.
Yes, and also a choreographer for all the shows.
Yeah.
So you see her, like she's like the smallest, and then she's like,
she's so cute, but she's lovely. And so this is just, you know, a little bit of and it's happening this way. Can people still call and get tickets delivered?
Yes, not delivered, because our delivery team is like really swamped. You know, there are a lot of orders. But you just call us. We'll show you the nearest outlet to you, or we can actually arrange tickets at the gate for you to come and pick up. So then you can pay via mobile money, or you can actually go on our website and click buy tickets and pay. If you have a card, you can pay.
So what's that number to call?
So just call 050-554-6010. That's 050-554.
Wait.
050-554-6010.
Okay.
And then we'll show you to the nearest outlet to you, or would arrange on the best way you can actually pick up your ticket.
Or you can just go to ropermanproductions.com
and click on buy tickets.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if you're close to Joy FM, you can come to the front desk of Joy FM and you can also pick up a ticket as well.
And there's only 80 Ghana cedis. Yeah. You don't have to see the play alone though. It has to be 2 of you.
Yeah, there has to be 2, there has to be 3. Because we have a policy, you know, you laugh and you slap a tie. If the tie belongs to someone you didn't come with, you could get beating for that.
Yeah. Are you guys putting something under those seats there?
It's a surprise.
Yeah?
It's a surprise.
We'll see something come out from the...
Yeah, you know, in the past, this time around, what we may do is that we may just ask you to just click on a link on maybe Uncle Ebo's page in the middle of the play, and they may qualify you for some freebies.
Do you still have the fun house there though?
Yes.
If parents want to come with their children.
If parents want to come with their children, you know, a lot of the complaints that, you know, I have young ones, there'll be nobody to take care of them for you. for me. Now this time around, Fun House from Max Smart is there. They've come with the playground for the kids so that the children can come and have fun.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the children may not even want to go home because they're having so much fun.
So bring those children along.
Yep,
there shouldn't be an excuse not to come and watch the play. This weekend, 4 p.m., 8 p.m.
Sharp.
Yeah.
And then following weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah, that's the Farmers Day weekend.
Yes, the Farmers
also
Day
still 4 and 8 p.m.
4 and 8 p.m. as
Okay.
usual, you know, showing
All right.
God, you're fired.
I'm not sure if I'm watching on Saturday or Sunday. Maybe Saturday. I'll see you.
Most definitely, Mama.
Yeah. And let's meet there. Let's all meet at the National Theatre this weekend and watch Uncle Ebo Whyte's latest play, God, You Are Fired. So we don't fire God by hand. You know. All right, Ken, thank you very much for telling us about this play. And stay with us. We've got show business coming up with Becky here on the AM show.